I understand. I've done the same thing. So let's get rolling here.
Yep.
I think we are live. We are recording, Nelly. Good to have you aboard here. Bob Spiro, MillionaireMakers.biz, and I'm your host and presenter tonight. We've got a very exciting training. This is our MillionaireMakers.biz Saturday afternoon team hangout where we're going to share with you how we made the leaderboard in my econ and made our first check. Actually, the leaderboard in big home business, the systems. This is a systems selling training for one of the affiliate programs that is extremely hot and very timely right now, if you will. So before I get started, I'd like to call out one of my business partners, Nelly. Nelson, you want to come out and say a few words to the folks before I get started?
Yes. How you doing, guys? Robert Nelson, James Davis out of Bridgeport, Connecticut, coming at you live. I want to wish everybody a happy and peaceful holiday. With my partner and mentor, Bob Spiro. This guy is on fire, guys. This is the man you want to be with. This is the man you want to listen to. This is the man you want to run with. I'm excited about all the great things that we're doing, and more are coming. I'm just totally excited. I'm on the right team with the right people doing the right thing. That's all I got to say for now. You take it from there, my man Bob.
Absolutely, Nelson. Thanks so much for your contribution and your great team leadership. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for people like you. And it's a culmination of decades of experience. And, you know, in the home business arena, so many people struggle, so many people fail, so many people have tried hundreds or dozens of different opportunities. They go from one place to the next place to the next place, when in fact, what you really need to do is focus on your marketing skills. And when I saw the positioning of this particular opportunity with what I know and what Michelangelo Lopez, and I only work with seven-figure earners, if you will, never take advice from the wrong people. It's a clue. But nonetheless, when I saw what was put on the plate in front of me, I took all-out massive action because, look, we're going to teach you how to become a credit repair specialist. Did you know 2/3 of America has bad credit, and that's a marketplace of over a couple of 100 million people. And you know, don't let it be discounted because it's just not credit repair. But I can't tell you in the financial world just how important credit is, whether you're going to buy a house, you're going to buy a car, you're going to try to apply for a job, or even get a bank account because they're going to run a credit check on you. Now, how'd you like to be able to get a 750 credit score relatively soon? Okay, no income claims or promises, but we have the recipe for doing that, and it's a $20 product, and that's incredible. With the $35 a month follow-up, and when you see the value of what this product offers, it's just completely incredible. Now, we've got this man, Michelangelo Lopez. He was the top recruiter in Empower Network, where I met him many years ago. He's my sponsor in Power Lead System, one of the direct response marketing tools all the top income earners online use. And I've known him for years. And he had set up University of Internet Science, and by doing so, through his system, he was the #1 recruiter. And not only did he make $980 some odd thousand in about 3 years, okay, but many of his team leaders made very strong six-figure income. So roll the clock forward here. We've got a much more timely, valuable, and important product, and just an absolutely incredible compensation plan, which I'll discuss briefly today, but this is system selling, if you will. So people can watch Michelangelo talk about welcome, if you will. We have an excellent presentation and overview, about 18 minutes on the compensation, but this is a custom page that I just am working on right now. Here's Michelangelo. The concept is we give away a free system and we promote our Big Home Business link, if you will. It takes them over to Big Home Business, and we get them in church, and then Michelangelo will save them. Do you know we were on the phone today on a training webinar he does on Saturdays. And here's a man, he's actually out there, he's calling our leads, if you will. And I spoke to this gentleman earlier, and he was very interested and responsive. Then he came off of a Craigslist ad. I'll explain how that works in a moment. And some of the other modalities we use. This is system selling, the way we run these systems. But we get them in church, and because of what we teach and train you, not only do you get included in our team rotator, where we're going to get you some paid members, 2, 3, 4. I've got one I'm setting up too. Because we're rewarded, obviously, for enrolling people, but we're also significantly rewarded for working with our leaders and building depth in our business. So Michelangelo does a great job of helping his members get upgrades, and some of his enrollments actually are passed down to his downline because we're building a team here. So we're looking for 10 dedicated disciples that want to change a lot of people's lives with the income shifting strategies here. I mean, what would it be worth to you to have a 750 credit score? I mean, Nelson, a lot of people who are struggling. They can't hardly pay their bills. They got 450, 550 credit scores. Simply by practicing this $20 package and $35 moving forward, people can learn a lot of significant things like W-2 adjustments. If you have a job, especially if you're a two-income earner family, well, 25, 35% of your pay is being taken out in withholding tax. Now, what if I told you by adequately analyzing your pay better, if you will, and looking at it from a different perspective, you could expect a $200 to an $800 a month pay raise without having to work more hours or get a better job. It's just a matter of adjusting your withholding. So that being said, that gives you more cash flow plus the income generated from home-based business, which is what Big Home Business teaches and what my econ is, one of our profit centers here. So people, because of additional income and readjusted income, because 90%, 85, 90% of people in America overpay their taxes and have too much withheld, if you will. So I'm an advocate of paying the fair tax, but why should you let somebody else have your money for a year when you could have it yourself to reduce your debt aggressively, so to put you in a positive cash flow modality, and then teach you how to wisely invest that so you earn income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until you have enough investment income that you don't need a job anymore. And how does that work? Well, it works pretty great if you're coachable and willing to go to work here with these proven strategies. And once again, income disclaimer, I can't promise you any success because I don't know if you're up to Jerry Springer show or not, but the reality is these proven strategies have worked. There's a testimonial video with many people who have had and achieved success. Michelangelo, right off the bat, his sponsor, right now I got his statement, is making over $7,000 a week with about 1,500 people on his team. This is a 12-year-old company. This is not an experiment. We're just taking the level of marketing, if you will, up a couple of notches, taking what we've learned from Michelangelo and what I've learned from Frankie Clabro and others, and we're just going to take this to the next level, because the concept being you're going to have your first 12 members, if you will. You're going to earn $20 on your first two and $35 for the rest of them. And then for every the first two that you personally enroll, you're going to earn another $50 or 25 per member that they enroll. So the strategy is, whether it takes you a few days, a few weeks, a few months, I don't know how it could take that long, but you put 12 people in the business, I'm almost halfway there, if you will, and help them each get two. Well, guess what you just created? $970 worth of commissionable income. In my first week and a half, I started with $20. I've got a small team together. But today, or just a couple of days ago, I got my first direct deposit for $55. So the system works great. Using the systems that I'm going to share with you today, and that will be available to you. I'll show you how Nelson got 10 people to join the Big Home Business in one day, and how I've been able to put, I don't know how many it is now, 30 or 35 people or 38 people into this program. I got some other videos. I just haven't had a chance to put them in here. And then obviously I've got to add some buttons here below this. But this will explain, once again, the compensation plan. This explains getting him in church, and Michelangelo a little bit about what he does, and calling our leads. I mean, where could you get a seven-figure income earner working directly with you? And because we're just getting started here, eventually we'll be too big, and he'll probably have some personal assistants or people we can hire to do calling for our leads. But you don't have to. You can call them yourself. The system works great. And then he does a great job on going over the products themselves here, Nelly. If you ever wanted, I don't know if you had a chance to watch this video, before you did your upgrade, but that was in the back. Well, that's why I put these here. A lot of people may not have seen these videos. And then this is the concept. Get on the bus, okay? $20. What do you got to lose? The financial information will help improve your credit score. It's going to help you adjust your withholdings. You got more disposable income to reduce your debt, and so that you can begin an investment strategy. And then we're going to teach you team building strategies, so you begin to develop residual income from the team that you build. So this is one. Let's see. This was. I was just doing something here. This is my email, Nelson.
Okay.
And this is what happened since yesterday. I searched for WooFoo, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people applied to an ad that I ran on Craigslist. It was a $25 ad, but the people that are opting in are professional direct sales pros or small business owners or people looking to add something, or people who are credit savvy. This is an incredible tool. It's a $98 upgrade, but if you catch it at the right time, Michelangelo is in a position where he gives it away to a lot of his leaders, but you got to show up on his trainings. But the reality is, I got a guy who's right now looking at the videos. He signed into Big Home Business. I spoke to him today. Michelangelo called him Robert Dumay. He's signing up into my ecom. This other guy, Dennis Arango, we talked to. He's real interested. He's doing his due diligence. Another guy I talked to is leaving for the weekend. He'll be back Tuesday, wants to follow up with me. And I talked to a fourth guy that sells to car dealers, etc. He has a network of people he just wants to roll this out to. So, and I talked to a guy just yesterday, if you will, that actually was one of my customers when I was driving for Uber. He's a Kenyan gentleman. He's a manager in a nursing facility, books appointments, if you will. But he said he could bring 500 people aboard, if you will, and he should be joining soon. This will attract a lot of people, Nelson. So this is what happens. They fill out a questionnaire. This is the guy that should be joining. I'll cover his name here, but are you okay working for commissions only? Yep. Are you computer internet savvy? Okay, this was a duplicate, I guess, because he had completed it before. But they give you a little bit of your background, and are they self-motivated? Are good with straight commissions? And best time to call, you give them a buzz, you talk to them, and you do it like an interview. You tell me a little bit more about your experience, what it did, and then you give a 30-second commercial about what we're doing here, looking for the right guy. I want to put a team of 10 people together, if you will. You could be one of them. We're going to show you how to get a network where you can put 100 to 1,000 people on your team, if you will, that you get paid commissions. Some of them will be affiliates, but most of them will be customers. And the reality is you get paid from $7.50 to $15 a head for everybody on your team, and that's pretty cool. What I'd like you to do is head on over to Big Home Business. It's an online marketing. It's a free system. Sign up for free and then take the tour. And then the videos will explain more about the business format and how we're doing what we're doing. If it makes sense, it's a $20 upgrade. Then you get to work with me and Nelson and Michelangelo directly. If you want, you can schedule an appointment and talk to him as well. And we invite you to come along because we're going to create a wave of internet marketing millionaires here with the knowledge that we have and through this system. Realize that it's a 6-level program. So if you have 10 people on your first level, that's 100 on your second, 1,000 on your third, 10,000 on your fourth, 100,000 on your fifth, and $1 million on your sixth. So not everybody's going to fill that up, if you will, but you don't need to. Just find 10 dedicated, motivated people that want to change their life, interested in better credit, and want to make more money. Pretty simple thing. And then just get them into to church. Now, one of the ways that we do that is by running solo ads. We borrow other people's lists. This is Udemy, if you will. And we send an ad out to other people's lists, and then they wind up opting into our list and then ultimately signing up and becoming members of our team. This is what, let's see, I wonder if this, okay, that's the same one here. I think I've got, okay. We were looking at, that was just a landing page. I think I have it up here before here. But by doing that, this is a copy of the leaderboard here. I've got 38, if you will, members. Michelangelo's hot on my tier with 25, and some newbie here with 24. Nelson's about halfway with 12 or 14. He'll be on this leaderboard by this time next week, if you will, just by doing what we're doing, if you will, and ramping it up a notch. So one of the ways absolutely is right. One of the ways that we promote here, you see where it says copycat, this is the inside of Big Home Business. I'll take a walk through here as an orientation for you in a minute. But one of the things that we do, and all of these pictures, Nelson, if you're home on your laptop or if you're on your iPhone, if you tap the picture, it goes to another page, and then you right-click, and then you save the image out as, and then I created a MyEcon file, and then you just name the file, and then you save it. I've already saved this picture right over here to that file, but that's how you save pictures, Nelson. I borrowed this picture from the chat because somebody else made this picture. Now, what we're going to do also is we're going to make some of our own pictures, if you will, by just taking a nice scene or maybe a herd of elephants. You know, I got that nice lion picture. You can take pictures, and in Canva, you can write whatever text or insert whatever picture you would like to. You can use your own face. You could use text, etc. And that's always fun. Now, you want to stand out from the crowds and do things a little differently, which is why we create these pictures. But that's how you save the picture so that you can use it.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you some more of them. But then what you do is you go to photo video, and then you're going to put it in your news feed, and if it lets you, put it in your story. And then we're going to go find the picture. And then let's see, what would be something suitable? Well, like I said, the lion picture is a great one. Let me see, that one. There's a picture of Michelangelo. But here, we'll just use this particular one. Let's see. Bridgeport, Credit. R-E-P-A-I-R, wants you to get a better credit score.
I like that.
Now, let's see exactly what domain we should use for this particular promotion. And we're going to log into one of the tools that we use. It's called Power Lead System here. With Nelson's permission, I'm going to log into his account, because I'll put his link here, if you will, in this training. And we'll go right to where it says promote your website. And whoops, that's traffic generation, but web pages. And we have a couple of landing pages. This is Nelson's My Econ lead capture page number 3. This one is pretty sexy. And then we've got Nelson's My Econ lead capture page. Oh, that's the same one. It's just I was going to put different text.
Mm-hmm.
We got Nelson's credit report. This is actually the sales page, if you will. It's not made with. Okay, we might try this, if you will. This, because this is a pretty powerful ad here. Credit repair specialist, which is congruent with the banner that you put up. Best $20 business ever. Now, this, either people watch this and they don't get it, or they just think they're actors and it's a scam. You know, that everybody's got their own opinion, but this is about as real as it gets. And then they go to join Big Home Business, and this is your page. Okay? See how that works?
Yep.
So I'm going to copy this. This is what we do. We take a picture from the media. Where did I do it? Did I have I think I had it in a different Facebook. Here it is. Bridgeport Credit Repair. And eventually, if you get that domain, it'll point to your Wufoo funnel, but that's okay. And then we could also make Bridgeport Credit Report work with Bridgeport. Improve your credit with work with NelsonDavis.com. There's a whole lot of options with subdomains, but right now, this is a working page with a great banner. This happens to be the banner we use on the Craigslist ad, Nelson.
Okay.
And Michael Angelo provided it along with the text. Now, here's what we do. When I have this ad, Bridgeport Credit Repair wants you to get a better credit score. Work with Nelson Davis. This is the link. So, first off, I can share it. I can share it, send as a message. And then I can send it out to, it's unfortunate it doesn't display the groups, but I can send it to
out to other
anybody that you're friends with in Facebook.
friends, right? Mm-hmm.
Who do you want to send this to? Can you think of anybody's name that you're?
Yeah, Mark Anthony Wilson.
M-A-R, Mark Anthony Wilson. No, that's Mark Watkins. He was next. M-A-R-K, Mark Anthony Wilson. Okay, so if you were on your iPhone, you could also create a group of all 10 or 20. You can add them or subtract them with people that you're in contact with. That's what I did. The groups don't display here, but single people that you have as friends do. And you can put as many as you want. As S-O-O-N, as you up, G-R-A-D-E, will add you to R-O-T-A-T-O-R. Have an A-W-E-S-O-M-E-H-O-L-I-D-A-Y. Networking. Okay, so a little personal greeting there. Your link with the join button there, and then send. Okay, so that's one way of using the share button. Now, what's cool is when you're on your iPhone and you hit this share button, uh, when you're on your iPhone, for example, and you go to this post in Facebook and you hit the share button, one of the options will be copy the link. And
Okay.
that's the link where this page is. It happens to actually be, if I hit, see where it says 2 minutes ago? This is where this picture lives, if you will. But what I do is, I'll show exactly what I do. If I'm on my laptop, I right click and then copy link location. That copies the link on your post on your Facebook wall. If you're on your iPhone, you click share, and then one of the options is you can send it as a messenger. You can post it to your wall, or you can copy the link where this is. Now, the next step is to open up your Facebook groups by going to where it says new groups, and then groups. And this is cool because I can see that Nelson's begun to post a lot more frequently since I've coached him a little bit. And we'll show you where to get and join the business groups. But it's one modality that gets you free leads. So we're going to post out, let's post out to 5. Business online, make money online world. I try to do 20, 30, some days 50. I get 2, 3, 4 opt-ins into big home business, and then you get signups into my econ. And the thing is, anybody that signs up into big home business, guess what? They're put into our Aweber. We got an account where we store all the emails, and they might not buy today, they might not buy tomorrow, but eventually after 7 to 10 exposures, they'll see the right thing that resonates with them, and when the time is right, they'll join the opportunity that you're promoting, if it just makes sense to them. And we've talked to several people that are very interested and are in the process of joining, that came off yesterday's ad, which is really cool. Do I have the whole link here? There it is. Of course I got the whole link. So here it does. This is the link where I pulled it, where it lives. It takes the picture, and there's your link with the Bridgeport credit repair. So you're more than welcome after this hangout. You'll get the notification. You can grab this and you can share it to your heart's content, because when you're working out with me, I'm working for you, building your team, because I get paid to do so. And that's what that's why me and Nelson will go back a long way, because we're workout partners.
Am I gonna grab it? Consider it gone.
I mean, this is what it is, guys. When you love what you do, you never have to work a day in your life. If you can teach a person how to fish, it's much better than just feeding them, if you will. And this is how you learn how to do internet marketing. You get a coach and you work out with them. But Michelangelo has put this free system together. There's a lot of these great pictures that we have access to, and we'll show you how to join and how to post out to these Facebook groups, because what happens is you wind up getting free leads and free signups. Now, I had some more here. There's as I was saying before, there's a bunch of pictures that I've been using recently, but this is the original ad. It's Nelson's link, so he'll get the credit for the sale, the person that signs up. But because he's on my team, I'm rewarded as well for helping develop him. Yeah, here's just a little thing. Well, validation. I mean, we just started what, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So this is our first full pay period. I got my first check. I put $20 in, just like everybody else does, and I went to town. I got paid $55. Okay, just the other day, direct deposit. I think it was $53.50, less $1.50 for transfer. So that was pretty cool. I woke up. I didn't even know they were going to do it. I woke up. I looked at my bank account. There was more money. I generated some additional cash flow. Now, that's why I'm on a leaderboard, because I'm a good student and I can teach you how to do what we're doing. You just plug into the system and come along for the ride if you want. Now, here's another great one. Matter of fact, I made a modification of that, take the $20 irresistible offer. And then I said, how to flip $20 into $500 to $1,000 by next week. That's on another landing page. We'll see how it works. But you're welcome to borrow this this picture, if you will. I call it research. I went out for my 3-kilometer run a little earlier, which I like to do early in the morning when it's going to be hot out in the afternoon. But here's a great motivational and inspirational video about climbing mountains, if you will. And obviously, these are very successful personal development coaches and mentors. Angel, well, we call him Angel, Michelangelo Lopez, shared this with me. And it's on my Facebook wall. I highly recommend spending a little time and listening to it. But here's another. This is one of the landing pages, and I just use what's called Jing screen capture software. It's free to download, and you can take a picture out of a video or a picture of a landing page or a picture of a picture, if you will, and then save it to a file, and then you can post it, Nelson. Okay?
Okay.
Did you know that?
No. No idea.
When we're working out, you go to techsmith.com and or search for free Jing screen capture software, and you can download it for free. And then there's a thing on your, I don't know if you can see this Jing thing, but you click on it, and then the little things come out, and then you adjust the size of the screen that you want to capture, and then next thing you do is you click the, you can actually make a video and talk while the picture is there if you want, but you just capture the image, and then a screen comes up and you name the image. This is a test image. And then you click save, and then it'll prompt you to ask you where you want to save this file. This one is going to be saved to probably my econ. Let's see, that's the last place I was. You see my econ. So, and then you click save. So whatever you were looking at, whether it's a picture or a video, you can screen capture it. So what I was sharing with you here, see this picture here where it says follow a non-traditional approach? This is out of that 2-minute short video, or that 3-minute testimonial video. I thought that
looked familiar.
Yeah, I thought it was captivating. So I took a picture of it. You're more than welcome. Now this one goes for Mark's Avalanche. Okay?
Nice.
So when people click on the Mark's Avalanche, this is the new landing page. Flip $20 into $500 to $1,000 this week. Click here for instant access. And then people fill out the form. They're taken to the presentation, where then they can go to your big home business presentation. And then obviously they can get free access, and this is all affiliate coded. That's Mark's, and Mark is in Nelson's team. Nelson's on my team, and that's the way we roll, guys. We're building an empire here. 1,000 people, 100, 10 on your first level, 100 on your second, 1,000 on your third, and then you're retired, but it'll go down to the 4th, the 5th, the 6th level, you mark my words, there's no way you can stop it. So what I'm going to do is just log in here. I want to do a little orientation, if you will. We'll continue with a little more marketing in a moment. But once you've signed up for free, and then once you've logged back in and done the upgrade, and then we upgrade you, it's a little system operations thing we need to do, then this is what your back office looks like. You'll hear a great video from Michelangelo, but one thing that's essential, you're going to want to hit the DFS rotator. That's the free leads. Our upline is running ads, and because he gets paid, whether he sponsors them, he gets paid 25, but he'll get sponsored 15, if you will, and he'd rather bless people and keep them in with that 15 than make 25 himself. Does that make sense, Nelson?
Absolutely.
Right, so you take 10 or 20% of your enrollments, but the rest of them, you spill them over onto your team until, hey, you got a lot of successful leaders. So that's a great concept. You click on DFS Rotator, and you click here. It takes you to another screen where you just fill out your registered My Econ name, you know, Robert Nelson Davis, your email, your telephone, your My Econ username, if you will, Nellie James or whatever it was, and your Econ sponsor, Bob Spiro, your Facebook personal profile link, the whole Facebook.com, Nelson, and you submit that, and then bang, you're added to the rotator. So this explains more about the rotator. Oh no, that's the same one, the DFS rotator. Now, here's an essential thing you got to do when you sign up. And this is, I did this for you, buddy, but this is so when you know what to tell people what to do. When they sign up, you got to tell them to log in, go hit your toolbox, go down to where it says manage affiliate programs. So you'll get the credit for the My Econ signups. This is my account, if you will. So you're going to have to put your My Econ username right here, and that would be Nellie James or whatever it could be if you know you're somebody else, and then just hit save. Okay, now when I hit join, it goes to obviously Michelangelo's sign up page, but you can in the back office, once you hit yours, if you just click preview, and then it'll take you out to get more leads, My Econ. That should be your username. Do you see how I did that, Nelson?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so that's pretty simple. And then bang, you can log. What? Actually, that's the join. It was taking you to the join, but then you can log in should you want to. Now, the other thing is, depending upon what promotions are available, you're going to want to use an Aweber integration. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can always get one if you want, but for our team members that do qualify to get Aweber integration, I create an Aweber list. So when people opt into Big Home Business, you're also storing their email address in your Aweber list, if you will. So what happens is then they're followed up with a sequence of emails, and they're also given broadcasts to inviting them to join in your Big Home Business and your My Econ business. So this teaches you how to set it up. We have webinar training replays. This is the Craigslist Woofu marketing funnel. Michelangelo sells it for $97. It's worth it. Sometimes he offers it half price. More often than not, if you get on the next Woofu training that he does, he'll offer it to you for free. Now he's doing that. The people that are signing up today, well, he was offering them this funnel for free. And I got like what? A bunch of leads came in yesterday. We talked to these people. They're high quality professional salespeople. They're very interested in our opportunity. And this is how we're going to create a dynasty. And, put 1, 2, 3 people into My Econ every day just by ramping up, doing one Craigslist ad a week for $25 and then getting your team to do the same thing. Does that make sense, Nelson?
Oh yeah,
Just target
that it does.
a different city. And let's see. So we talked about that. Leads and traffic you can buy. Udemy traffic, we talked about that. You can see us and get a Udemy link. Don't buy them on the site. Buy them from your sponsor. But these butt ugly clicks, this is high quality, what they call traffic that they buy in bulk, okay, to everybody that's a member. And the guy that's doing it is a professional traffic generator, okay? So you can get 1,000 clicks, $670. That should be your monthly ad budget. If you can't afford to do that, just get started with 100 clicks and do it as often as you can. Nelson sent out 200 clicks, if you will, and we got like, 10 signups into Big Home Business. So the reality is you need traffic to make the system work. You buy traffic on a regular basis because it's an investment in your business. The strength in your business comes from the number of subscribers that you have on your list and the relationship you build with those subscribers. We build that list, as I mentioned, using Butt Ugly Clicks, and we use it through Udemy traffic, and we also do it by posting consistently on Facebook or links, if you will. Now, this was just the that document of that link. I need to grab your link. I think I have one here, HTTP. Watch this one. Oh, you know what? It's going to do the other picture, though, : / Let me find that link again. That's a sexy page.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
That's a sexy page. You've got this page here. Where is it? That's the Big Home Business. That's work. That's work with. This is your work with Nelson Davis. That's really cool too. So, but that pulls the free tools picture. That's just a conflict, but it's a great page to drive traffic to, if you will. So this is the page we're looking for, the Lambo. And this is just what we do. We'll show you how. This is a Power Lead system. It's an affiliate program, but it's where we drive traffic to so we can capture their information and show them exactly what they need to do to be successful in their business. There you go. That's the Lambo.
Mm-hmm.
Check that one out. Fuel your future. Earn millions. Work with NelsonDavis.com. That's one that's another one you're going to want to do some promoting with a little bit later. I know I'm going to be spending a couple of hours this evening rather than watching television, which is something you should, and take the cable out of your house and do it because it's a negative money creator, if you will, and focus on studying YouTube videos about marketing or my econ, or spend time posting out to Facebook groups, generating leads, or ordering solo ad traffic. Learn how to do what we're doing here to build you an empire of people who need your product. Turn your annual income into your monthly income, folks. You think that's not possible? Well, it's not hard to tenfold your income when you have something as hot as what my econ offers. You got a duplicatable, irresistible $20 offer with this system. You got the capacity to dramatically improve your credit, dramatically improve your cash flow, both by redirecting withholding, but also by building an income stream with this incredible opportunity. You really got to watch that compensation plan video, especially if you've had any experience in direct sales and network marketing. When I had a team of over 2,000 people in Free Life, and when we were able and blessed to do $80,000 or $90,000 in volume, well, we were lucky to get a $3,000 check. I mean, that's the reality of it. They don't pay much Here you've got an opportunity. You don't have to bring in an army, but you're paid like a rock star, up to $15 a member once you have 1,000 or more people. That's a $15,000 monthly income. Now help 10 leaders get 1,000 people. You're looking at $1.5 million or $1.8 million a year income. That's the potential. Income claims are not promises that you'll have the same results, but with a harder and more powerful work ethic and marketing system, you could actually do much better. What I'm telling you is the sky is the absolute limit. Now, we're logged into the back office here where they've got webinar conference calls, they've got administrative information, they've got training and support presentation, and I do a Tuesday night PowerPoint presentation. Today's pretty much focusing on marketing, but I just wanted to share with you what was in the back office here in my econ, because this part of this is kind of like an orientation, but they got a training center, documents, where your reports are, meetings, events, cash flow. You actually have live events. One's going on in New York City, June 6th and 7th. I highly recommend getting down there and meeting us all. Quick start orientation. They have tools. Well, let's see what we got here in the tools section. Cash flow manager, that you can also download this on your phone. Cash flow strategist. They've got calculators, cash flow success, contact activity log, and online marketing system. Well, we got you covered here, but they do offer a free one to its members, but you'll not find a better marketing system than what we're teaching you how to do here with posting out to social media and also using these landing pages with the butt ugly clicks or the Udemy traffic. The people will wind up in your, whoops, I don't know, are we still sharing? Can you see my screen, Nelson?
Oh, yes, I can.
The people will wind up in your AWeber autoresponder, if you will. And I currently have 3,660 subscribers. And that has been built over a period of years, if you will. And right now, I'm going to open up, let's see, we're at Nelson's Big Home Business. Nelson just started building this list last week. And congratulations, because here's your subscribers. On this particular list, 131 subscribers in about a week. Isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah.
And that's just the beginning and the tip of the iceberg. When I mailed out a broadcast today on Nelson's list, actually, with some other lists that he's been building, we build a variety of opportunities if you know what I mean. So let's see, broadcasts, and that's what I do. I invite people to come to our live events. I invite people to come to presentations that Michelangelo does. Oh, we didn't do the broadcast out through here, if you will. I did it out through Big Home Business. But nonetheless, I just wanted to show you that we're preaching what we're teaching. We're doing what we say we do, not telling people something else. This is completely what we do on a regular basis in my account here. This is in the Power Lead system. If I go to contacts, to the contact manager, you'll see this must be yours, 361, if you will, in all the different. Yeah, this is definitely what it is, because Mark just opted into your page. So that's cool. You got a few hundred subscribers, and then what we can do is we can market out to these people at any point in time. And we've got a number of pages that we have access to do the marketing with, if you will. So let's see, what else was I going to show you? I wanted to show you the, this is Craigslist, Worcester Craigslist. I had my first ad run in Worcester. I think in the next couple of weeks I'm going to run an ad in Boston. And then a couple weeks after that, I'm going to run an ad in New York City. Isn't that pretty cool? I highly recommend you get one going in Bridgeport. But get that domain, make it congruent, Bridgeport Credit Repair, if you will. I'll show you the funnel for the credit repair. But this is the title. And I can email you all this text, if you will. Michelangelo emailed it to me. And I email it out to the people who join our team. You use this for a headline. You make it compensation is straight commission, employment type, it's either part-time or full-time or employee's choice. You don't want other recruiters to contact you about the opportunity. Keep it to yourself. This is one picture you can use. You just copy this text. You put your Bridgeport Credit Repair here. And when people click on the link, they're brought here.
We're glad our Craigslist sales ad got your attention. We are expanding in your area and we're looking for sharp, enthusiastic, self-motivated individuals. Your first step is to click on the application image below and fill out our quick online application. If we find you're a good fit, we will contact you on the phone number you leave on your application. God bless.
So people click the form. They fill out the WUFU. I mean, it takes a little time and money to set up, and Michelangelo has it, but he offers it to his leaders, and when you show up, he'll give it to you for free. But then it's up to you to commit to running a $25 or a $50 a month ad to run traffic to it, Nelson. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
I ran an ad Friday. I expect to sign up 4 people this week from this ad. I had a guy sign up today. I talked to him. Michelangelo talked to him. He said he was going to sign up. It was a done deal. He's the guy that knows all the car dealers and he sells cars and he knows financing, and he was very attracted to the credit repair product. I had another guy sells he sells the MCA, and he sells some other affiliate offer. But he was a natural, and he loved the credit repair. So I expect 4 signups at least from initially. That's 30, 60, 90, 120,
okay,
$140 in commission from a $25 ad. And I haven't even qualified all the people who I haven't talked to yet. And the ad's still running. It brought me another 2 people this morning.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Who knows? There's actually no limit when you start to get a few people on your team to start doing this, Nelson, because this works. It's really cool. So the Nelson's Credit Repair Specialist, I thought I had that open over here. That's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys today. I took you through my econ in the back office. There's a lot of information about the comp plan and marketing, if you will. There's a lot of training that we provide on webinars and Hangouts. Michelangelo is always available for a chat or on our Facebook group. By the way, once you join our team, we'll add you to our Facebook Messenger group. We've got a special group that, well, we meet here like all the time. We just kind of hang out here when we're on online. But it's also how Michelangelo communicates with us, how we recognize leaders, and if you will, he's a Bob Spiro who calls him, if you will. Well, and you can obviously leave your testimonials, and people leave their links for us to click on so we can like and share other people's content that is, contributes to our viral marketing. In other words, when Nelson does a post, I like it, and then I'll share it because it creates more activity. If you get 10 likes and comments with 4 more words on your post in the first hour, then 85% of the people in your Facebook wall will get to see your post. Otherwise, maybe 5 or 10%, but we still post relentlessly. And the more you post, the more excited you are, the more proof, progress, and results you come up with, the quicker and faster your business will grow. So I advise you to take the time and do your due diligence and get back to the person that shared this video with you and tell them you just want to get started with us today, because whether it's a solo ad, it's a Woofu ad, it's a free ad on Facebook, you'll get results. It's just totally incredible. And that's the end of the training for today. Any comments or feedback, Nelly?
No, I love it all. I love all the good training. I learned some more new things this evening, and I'm ready to put it all in play.
Awesome. So with that in mind, guys, I'll end the meeting for today. We like to go for about an hour on Saturday. I do some private coaching. It's $20 to get started, and we'll show you how you can start building a team here with us today. Have an awesome and blessed and safe and healthy Memorial Day weekend. We go live again Tuesday night. Michelangelo is live just about every day with a live information call and does Super Saturday trainings. And on Will, he'll show up on a Facebook group and say, come on, we're going to go, and I'll do some coaching. Let's get going. And when you can sign up for a business for $25 and $35 a month and get mentored by 6- and 7-figure income earners and learn how to manage money and start a business and enjoy all the tax benefits of the rich and wealthy people, well, then I call that an absolute no-brainer. Bob Spyro, MillionaireMakers.biz, wants you to retire wealthy with us this year. Bye-bye for now.